From Alaska's sports leader, here's Kevin Wells.
Well, hey, good news for the Glacier Pilots. They don't have to face Alex Garcia again for quite a while. The Bucs' right-handed starter is resting after no-hitting the Flyboys on Sunday. But you know what? Baseball provides daily opportunity. Game 1 of the Mayor's Cup, and there he is again, the outgoing Mayor Dan Sullivan throwing out the first pitch. Bucs in search of a three-peat this year. Now the Pilots, they must have been in the weight room. Up 1-0 in the second. Carson Kreitz punches it through. Kyle Watson, who had earlier tripled, comes in. 2-0 Flyboys lead. Bottom 5, 2-1 now. Kevin Veers, a second-year Pilot out of Fresno State. That's another 11 hits tonight for the Pilots, 3 runs. Go figure. Some drama in the ninth, though. 3-1 and men on second and third. Nobody out. Sam Brown, base hit, delivers Stephen Trosclair. But the throw by Eugene Vasquez nails Dylan Butler. That would have tied the game. Instead, the Pilots hang on, claiming the Mayor's Cup opener 3-2.
We just came out firing today. We knew what we wanted to do. And last night, the guy pitched well last night, but today we knew we had to come hit and get runs and start scoring.
The Miners crushed the Chinooks 13-2. Vance Vizcaíno with 4 of Matsu's 17 hits tonight. And the Oilers sweep a doubleheader in Fairbanks 3-1 and 8-0. Trevor Bochy, 3 hits in the nightcap. It began as a way to settle a bet between a couple of friends in a bar. Now it is simply the biggest foot race in Alaska. Saturday, the 88th annual Mount Marathon race, but also the 100th anniversary of the inaugural edition. Up and down the 3,022-foot peak. Since its 1915 origin, the race has enjoyed several breakthroughs. First person to crack 1 hour. The inclusion of women in the 1960s. The presence of U.S. Olympians and a junior division as well. All the stories Seward residents can share.
My first one was in '65, and it was a very casual affair. People signed up that day. As I mentioned, the 2 local high school coaches fired their starting gun and kept time.
The earliest name we know is Lowell Mountain, where the Lowell family settled here about 1883, 1884. After the race, we begin to see by 1916 it's called the Marathon Mountain, and then it's called Marathon Mountain, and then it morphs into Mount Marathon.
Coming up tomorrow at 6, our week-long series of Mount Marathon previews continue. We go one-on-one with reigning champion and course record holder Eric Strabel. The 3-time winner discusses the ever-expanding field of contenders on the men's side and his impeccable downhill running technique. Check that out. Look for that in this week's edition of the Press Box coming up tomorrow. Fishing out of Prince William Sound continues to produce decent-sized halibut. Scott Widdison of Meridian, Idaho, vaults to #1 in the Valdez Halibut Derby. And this is more than decent. A 194.2-pound barn door caught last Monday with the Jamie Lynn. Widdison has until September 6th to hang on. Grand prize in the Derby, $15,000. Fishing Game advises to try your luck at the southern and northern ends of Montague. No major upsets on day 1 of Wimbledon. Top seeds Novak Djokovic and Serena Williams advance. Djokovic taking care of Philip Kohlschreiber, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Serena, though, blowing past Margarita Gasparyan, 6-4, 6-1. Williams still has a shot at her second career Serena Slam, having already captured the Australian and French Open titles, plus last year's U.S. Open championship. And Bono's retirement. Wisconsin's Bo Ryan says he'll hang up the whistle after next college basketball season. The 67-year-old Ryan turned Wisconsin into Hoop 7, leading the Badgers to consecutive Final Fours. He has coached there 15 seasons, but Ryan has been a fixture in the state a lot longer than that, having coached Division III Wisconsin-Platteville for an additional 15 years. And in regards to that Mount Marathon story you saw a second ago, check out KTUU.com. Much longer version of that story airs right there. We had it on at 6 o'clock tonight, so check out the full version there.
It is worth watching. Evan did a great job on that. All right.